I welcome you all to this video. And today in this video, we are going to discuss about comments and how to fetch top end records, right? So I will simply click here on new query, and this is going to open a new query window for us. So let's say I want to write a comment, because comments always helps to increase the to enhance the readability of the code. And let's say if you have written a code and if you want some other person to understand your code better, so you can always write comments in the code. So let's say I want to write a comment, so I will use hyphen 2 times, and I want to write a single line comment, so we can always use hyphen twice, as we have used in line number 3 as of now, that you can see on the screen, and then we can write the comment. So let's write, hi, we are learning Microsoft SQL Server. So this is a comment. If I will select this statement and if I'll execute it, so you can see SQL Server simply shows commands completed successfully and no error is shown here, right? SQL Server doesn't throw any error. So you can always write comments like this. Let's say we also want to execute a statement, select statement. So I will write a small SQL code in line number 4. So we can simply write select star from dbo.employees, and if I will select the SQL statement written in line number 4 along with the comment written in line number 3, and if I'll execute them, SQL Server shows the output as it will show when we will execute the select statement written in line number 4. So it will not show any error, right? And we can always provide comments like this. So this was all about a single line comment, right? If you want to uncomment this, whatever is written in line number 3, so you can simply click here after in the line number 3, in the end of line number 3, and then here at the top you can see that we have an option to uncomment the selected line. So simply click on it and you will see that now it is uncommented. But now you can see that red lines appear here, right, in this line, that is line number 3. So this is an error. If I will now execute this statement written in line number 3, if I'll select this and execute this, SQL Server will throw an error, right? And if again I want to convert this line number 3 into a comment, so I will click here in the end of line number 3, and then here you can see that there's a option to comment the selected line. So you can comment it from here. Now it is commented and now it will not show the error. So you can comment and uncomment like this. Now let's say we have a multi-line comment, right? So Control R, and let's say we have a multi-line comment, so we can always write multi-line comment by using / and star. So we can use / and star, and between different lines we can write the comment. So I'll show it to you with the help of an example. So sorry, / and then star, and let's say we want to write, hi, we are learning SQL Server. So this is a multi-line comment, and you can always write this between / star and star / so star /. If I will execute the comment written in line number 6 to 12, so you will see that SQL Server doesn't show any error, and it simply states that commands completed successfully. And now let's say there's a small select statement that we want to execute, which is written in line number 4, along with the comments written below and above this statement. So I will select everything between line 3 to line 12, and let's execute the statement and let's see what happens. So again, simply the statement written in line number 4 was executed, and the comments didn't show. Because of comments, SQL Server didn't show any error, right? So in that way we can use comments. And in fact, after writing this comment that we have written from line 6 to 12, you can write any other select statement and any other SQL code, and it will execute in the same way. And because of the comments, no error will be thrown, right? So let's take one more example. So we can write select star from dbo.employee records. If I will now execute whatever is written between line 6 to 13, so you will see that simply the SQL code written in line number 13 was executed, while because of the comment, no errors were being shown, right? So that's how you can use single line and multi-line comments. Now let's say that we want to run a simple select statement on employee records table, or maybe employees table. So we can simply write select star from employees table. So this is the table, right? So I will simply select the statement written in line number 15 and I will execute it. So you can see that this is the output that we get. So we are having a total of 10 records in this table, in the employees table. Now let's say we are interested in viewing any top 2 or any 2 records from this table. We don't want to view all the records, but we want to view any 2 records. So for that purpose, we can write in line number 17, I'm writing the SQL code. So we can write select top 2 star from employees. So this will show you any 2 records from this table randomly, right? So if I'll select this statement written in line 17 and if I execute it, you will see that first 2 records are being shown or top 2 records are being shown, right? So in that way, we can use top 2 to fetch only top 2 records from this table. You can use top n. So you may use top 3, top 4, top 5, depending upon your needs. So we can always write select top 5 star from employees. So it will show you any 5 records. I'll select the statement written in line 19 and I'll execute it. So you can see the top 5 records from this data are being shown to you. Now, as of now, if you will look at line number 19, you will see that as of now, we have written star here. So whenever you write star, it means you want all the columns in the output. Now, let's say we do not want all the columns in the output, but we only want employee ID and salary to be there, let's say. So we can write the code that I'm writing in line number 21. So we can write select, since we want employee ID and salary, so we can write employee ID, comma salary from employees. But since we want top 2 employee IDs and salaries, so we can write top 2 before this. And now we can execute the statement written in line 21. So it will give us only 2 records with employee ID and salary column, because at this point of time, we have not used star in the highlighted select statement that you can see on the screen, right? And let's say if you want to know about top 4 records where first name and last name are being shown, so you can always write select top 4 first name, comma last name from dbo.employees. You can either write employees or dbo.employees. So along with the schema name we have written, and I'll simply select the statement written in line 23 and I'll execute it. So you can see that only top 4 first name and last name values are being shown in the out. So that's how we can use top n, and that's how we can use comments in SQL code to enhance the readability and make it easier for the other person to understand the code, right? So I hope this video was helpful. We'll meet in the next session. We'll discuss about other topics, other questions. Till then, thank you. Bye-bye.